One of the dangers of owning my own microphone, of having my own show and my own platform, is I come up with wacky ideas for shows to talk to you about, and I never know if it's going to go off the deep end or if it's going to be something that's useful and interesting. So hopefully this is useful and interesting. I've been thinking about the law of attraction a lot lately. And the law of attraction gets a really, really bad rap. It's if you remember the book The Secret, the movie The Secret, and people walking around with the law of attraction, that I don't really have to do anything. All I have to do is vibrate, and I'll get everything that I want. Basically the universe is Santa Claus, and if I can just get myself in alignment, everything will happen exactly the way I want it, and I will be able to fly. I will have billions of dollars, and I won't have to lift a finger. That's not the law of attraction. So the law of attraction, as far as I'm concerned, and by the way, I have done this particular episode 5 times now because I keep going off the deep end and keep just erasing it, saying I'm leading you all astray. So if you're listening to this particular version, then maybe I stayed on track. So the law of attraction for me is basically what we do in coaching. In coaching, we work on mindset. And what is mindset? Mindset is how we think about things when we're going out and taking actions. It's often working with limiting beliefs. So the limiting belief that I can't play basketball because I'm too short, probably true, right? So I'm 5'7". I probably am not going to play basketball in the NBA. Plus, I'm 58 years old, so they don't want me anyway. But the limiting belief that, oh, I can't learn to play the piano, I'm not musical, or I just don't have a head for math, or I can't have that job, they wouldn't like someone like me. That's a limiting belief. So we work with those limiting beliefs because they happen under the surface. With the law of attraction, for me, uh, is it's basically getting my insides to match my outsides. You ever notice when you're talking to someone and they're saying something, but you're just feeling like they're vibing just differently than what they're saying, that it's just incongruent between what they're trying to present to you and what you feel is actually going on. That's what I'm talking about, getting that internal state so that it's receptive to the actions that you're taking, so that you can get what you say you want, or reach the certain goal that you want. If you have an internal belief that a certain goal, so now you may want to go make $1 million, but let's say you have a childhood belief that you don't even know, it could be unconscious, that money is the root of all evil, and that if you have money, or you knew people who got rich and then they severed their relationships, that if you make money, you'll have a limiting or an unconscious belief that if you make money, your friends are going to go away, or there's going to be strife in your family. So you sabotage yourself all the time. Even though you say you want money and you're working really hard and you're doing all the right things, you're vibing wrong. You're sabotaging yourself. You're sending out signals that you don't want this. So for me, the law of attraction is getting in alignment with that internal state, being receptive, working on my worthiness. If I don't feel I'm worthy of something, I'm not going to have it. If I'm not worthy of love, it's going to be really hard for someone to love me. So getting all of that in alignment with my actions is the law of attraction. Where, if you see infrared photography and other kinds of photography of our human body, you'll know that our energetic field goes far beyond our skin. We are energetic beings. So we're constantly sending out vibes into the universe, constantly sending out vibes to other people. And we don't really know the extent of that creative force in our force field. I have my own opinions of it, but I don't want to force that on you guys. Uh, and then, you think about it. One of the things I have my clients do is I have them talk about what they're doing. I'm creating X. Oh, I'm working on this. And you go out in the universe, and this is, again, the law of attraction. You go out in the world and you're talking about what you're doing. I'm building a school that's going to be this way, and I'm looking for investors, or, I need podcast guests who fit this criteria. All of a sudden, people can help you because you're talking about it. You're putting it out in the world. You can do that unconsciously. You can do that without words. You can do that energetically. You can do that with action. You can do that with words. And so I've been working all summer on Only Tens 2.0. And I was thinking, when I was watching all these videos and thinking about the law of attraction all week last week, I was thinking about how Only Tens helps with the law of attraction. Because when I look at my to-do list, and I look at where I'm taking my actions, I look at where I'm out of alignment. There are so many things I put on my list that I just never get to. And I say they're tens, I say I want to get them done, but somehow I don't get them done. There's a resistance there. right? So only tens gets me to check to see, was this really a 10? Is this really something I want to do? Is there something in the way? Is there a limiting belief? Is there a fear? So only tens gets me to be conscious about where I spend my time and my attention, which is my life, where I take my actions, and then is my internal guidance system, is uh, the little kid inside in agreement with those things. If he's not in agreement, if my little kid isn't in agreement, or if he has a fear that's rearing its head and sabotaging me, it's not going to happen. So by doing that contemplation, by doing the journaling, by understanding why I do things, why I don't do things, and learning myself, the law of attraction is able to creep in, because I'm able to get, again, that internal alignment with my external actions. My internal alignment, my external actions, and then whatever vibe, whatever I'm saying, my words, the feelings out in the world are going to help me attract what it is I want to accomplish. I think I'm going to use this version. So hopefully this was useful, impactful, and gets you to think a little bit. I really appreciate your time and your attention. Again, it is so hard out there in the world. Please take care of yourself. Be as kind as you can to yourself and others. And I love you, and we'll see you next time.